Alright, what's up guys? Penguin Overlord here. Welcome back to some Cyberpunk 2077. It's been a while since I've done anything on stream, apologize for that. And for some reason my chat is not showing up. That's not good. Let's see if we can pop that up. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Just set that to live so that way all messages are visible and we're good to go. Okay, so yeah, been a while since I've done anything with the channel. Sorry about the absence, just life stuff going on. But yeah, I've just been doing a bunch of other stuff in life and occasionally playing games. So yeah, lately I hopped back onto Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, just doing a little build here. So let's get started. Where we're at here currently in the game, we're playing. I'm in the middle of Phantom Liberty, and I am at the getting near the point where we make that big decision. If you've played the game, you know what I mean. Whether we have to side with Songbird or Reed. Uh-oh. And we're frozen. Nice. Oh, nope. Here we go.
They will be welcome to the Black Sapphire. The event is invitation only.
Yeah, let me know if the audio quality is good or not. Just making sure everything's a-okay. Let me holster my gun here. So we're doing a shotgun LMG build, currently. Excuse me. And, so we've got our Deserter shotgun, which is, I think it's the most powerful shotgun in the game. Maybe the Bosing Chong is a little bit stronger. I don't 100% remember. But, yeah. We've got also our MA70HB X Mod 2, which is the one where you can freely modify it. I've got it loaded up with the, Firecracker mod. Even though this gun already shoots explosive rounds, this one makes the explosions bigger and do more damage, so I thought it was good to put it on anyway. And Big Mag, you'll see why in a minute. And then for backup weapon, I've got Raiju. I've actually got a bunch of other guns here that I need to go stash. But I'll either switch to this or to a sniper rifle, either a Nekomata or the Ratsu if I need to shoot anyone at longer range. I've also got a bunch of other pistols here, some Overture revolvers. Yeah, so, and I've got a few other stuff as well. I'm going to stash. Probably going to stash these two. Yeah, I'll probably stash Guts too, because it doesn't really work with... Guts doesn't really work with my build. So, let's show that off. So, we're doing pretty good on cyberware capacity. I've picked up nearly all of the shards in the game. The only ones I need to pick up... The only one I need to pick up left is by taking care of all of Regina's cyber psychos. Just one of them hasn't spawned in the map yet because I need to go down Panam's storyline a bit. And I haven't done that yet. I've only really done the main quest line to get to Phantom Liberty, and then I'm in the middle of Phantom Liberty. But yeah, there's like a cyber psycho that's going to spawn somewhere over here after I go down Panam's storyline a bit. And then after that, I'll be able to get the last cyberware shard, capacity shard, and then it's just about leveling up. So we'll hit the maximum cap of 360, once I've done that. Once I've gotten to level 60 and picked up that last shard. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's move on to the actual build. We've got the Militech Falcon Sandavastan. I don't have Apogee yet. I could put it on. I do have enough cyber capacity to do that, but with that extra health bonus, I kind of like it for this build. May mess around with Apogee later, but so far that's what I'm running. We've got Axolotl, of course, you know, for the cyberware cooldown. That's always good. Self-Ice, that's pretty nice to have. Picked that up fairly recently because I got tired of getting hacked all the time, so that's going to help a bit. Mechatronic Core, because low cyber cost, so why not? We've got a projectile launch system. I've been really messing around a bit with this more, since I do have the relic skill tree. mostly unlocked. I just needed to get Songbird's last 3 points because I picked up all the other ones. But yeah, I've been messing around with the projectile launch system. Not super great, to be honest. I mean, it does have a use, but it's so inaccurate. You basically have to use it like close quarters, which is not super ideal. Even with the charge shot where you shoot out like 5 projectiles. So not super crazy about that, but whatever. It's just a backup weapon, really. Mostly it's there to deal with like cars. Let's see what else we got. We got Parabellum. I didn't get Revi Avis, the iconic version of this, because it only gave me like a little bit of extra armor and increased cyber capacity, and we're already pretty full here. And Epimorphic Skeleton for that extra health and armor, which is especially important because our cyber capacity is exceeded quite a bit, and we've lost a bunch of health, so this is going to bring it back up a bit. I've got Bionic Joints for a little extra armor. I do want to get Universal Booster, but I don't have enough yet. Nothing for the nervous system yet. There's a couple of options I'm looking at once I have enough cyber capacity, because I do want to fill this all up for this build. Which reminds me, I'm also going to try out Chrome Compressor later, which I don't currently have. But I haven't messed around with that cyberware operating system, which, if you don't know, it boosts your cyberware capacity even more, so you can get like a maximum of like 430, I think, once you hit level 60. So that'll allow me to do more stuff, put some more stronger cyberware on. But anyway, we've got Chitin. The health regen I don't think is super useful because we're playing on very hard, so I already have to use cover anyway, but it's nice to have. Plus high armor, which is good. I do want to get my armor pretty high, especially on very hard, and it's pretty good right where we're at, so that's nice. Cellular adapter for more armor and stat stuff at a low cost. Shock and all. This is actually useful for the Deserter Shotgun because it sets you on fire, which means it does damage, which means it triggers this, which means you're outputting a bunch of damage, which is pretty nice. Don't use it around civilians, though, because they're gonna die and the police will come after you. We just have the regular basic Kuroshi optics. We had to sacrifice cyber capacity somewhere. And honestly, it doesn't really make that much of a difference to me, at least, if I have something slightly better. It would be nice to get the iconic one that gives you, like, an extra 30% crit chance, I think it is. Either crit chance or crit damage, I don't remember. Would be nice, can't afford it at the moment. Shock absorber for extra recoil reduction. Not really useful for the shotgun, but it's good for the LMG. Micro generator is also for the shotgun here, which is nice because it will give you extra damage. It won't be 250 because this only holds 2 rounds because it's a double barrel, but a little extra damage is good. We've got biomonitor for obvious reasons. I don't want to hit the button mid-fight because you take so much damage. You kind of want something automatic here. We've got clutch padding. Again, really more useful for the LMG. There is, I think, blood pump that you could put on. Haven't really done that yet. Heal on kill, obvious reasons. Reinforced tendons, again, obvious reasons. Double jump is king in this game. And extra health is good as well. Let's see, what we got character-wise. Reflex, I basically, so far, just have dash. Dash is actually, this is the first time I seriously messed around with, like, air dash and dash. It's actually pretty cool. Which I'm admittedly late to the party. Most guys have already figured that out. But, yeah, dash is really nice once you get the hang of it. And once you've got the right button keyed on. Like, I've got a special button on my mouse keyed to dash, so it's super useful. Body, we've got most of, you know, the adrenaline rush stuff and the, most of the shotgun perks. I didn't pick up Rip and Tear. It could be useful, but I'm not really a fan of doing quick melees. I just want to keep shooting stuff. There's a couple of things I didn't pick up yet. Maybe I'll pick them up later. Onslaught's pretty good, especially with the Big Bag mod, because basically you're less likely to run out of ammo as long as you don't, like, just shoot only, like, the highly armored dudes with, like, the 4 health bars. let's see, technical ability. Basically all the cyberware stuff. I don't have cyborg. I didn't invest in cyborg yet because my skill tree isn't filled up. And honestly, this is going to be the first build where I can actually do that. But yeah, and I've got some pyromania stuff and doom launcher. So I've got 3 charges for the projectile launcher, which is nice. I'm probably not going to get all the perks, but I think I'm going to get burn the city and heat shield. And maybe some of the other health stuff would be good as well. I don't know if you need field medic since it automatically triggers with a biomonitor, but probably these 2 would be good. And these 2. So that'll probably be it. I did use ticking time bomb a bit. I don't know. I might get that later. I think I just went for something else. I took this. Now I remember. I took this off because I was fighting cyber psychos, and sometimes it would just straight up kill them. Because I kept activating Sand Devastan a lot. So that's why I took it off. I'll get it back once I, damn it, I'm not thinking correctly. Once I have skill points, perk points for it. Cool and intelligence. Starting to invest in cool a little bit. I'm only really using this, so I can get, the bonuses from Renaissance Punk. So these are both going to get leveled up to 9, and then I'll just dump the final 3 remaining points. Probably into cool, I think. Because I don't really need intel. It will allow me to do some smart stuff, but this isn't really a good smart gun build. I do have a Netrunner build, which I could do more smart gun stuff with, but that's mostly, I have it set up differently. Anyway, enough yapping. We've got some extra armor here, some extra quick damage resistance. I should probably get a stronger version of this, and some ocular zoom, because who cares. Alright, let's see, max stock, Mark 5, until I invest in a powerful blood pump. That's what I'm going to be using, and yeah. I think we're all set to actually start with the story, so, let's go do that.
Tissue with implant technology. But the experts at Biodyne have created nanites that, when injected into the spinal cord,
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It would really suck if, actually, let me get my damn phone, see if I can, oh, nope, it's right in front of me. Yeah, my desk is all cluttered up. I need to fix it up sometime. Let's see. No, I don't want to switch account. Because it would have really sucked if I... Hold on. Nope, volume's working. We're good. We're good. We're good. Probably should have checked that before I started the stream. I mean, I did check things a little bit, but I should have confirmed it before I started yapping about my skill tree. Alright. Enough of that. Let's move on. Let me know if the volume's okay or not.
Been here before, Reed. Exactly like that. Remember last time we had this convo?
I do. And yes, the rules is not that different. But the stakes are. The classic copy and paste of ID matching, bioscans, behaviorals, all bases covered.
Yeah, so like Medellin. Or Night City a few years later. Let me see. Global arms trade? Check. Personality theft? Check. Oh, and gross overconfidence? Big check. Thought you didn't believe in coincidences.
Alex,
Gave her free reign back then, too.
that's not exactly the same. Not an adequate comparison.
You know I'm right.
Oh boy, trouble going
V,
on.
you're here. About time, too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
Op not sitting well with you, Alex.
Reminds me of a few other stitches we handled. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked in Op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket. sold him smuggled corp tech.
You saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Think we can spare 60 seconds. Hell, might even learn something about Somi that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to Walkie's Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury. It was kind of his MO.
So what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had 2 barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
Worked out though, right? We're all here, now, together.
Which can't be said for Hernandez and his men. We took any possibility of that from them. All thought of subterfuge went poof. We had to kick the door down. A rival cartel wiped them out. That was the official version. Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target. We've parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
Alex nailed it. If anyone's to blame, it's Myers, not you.
You might be right, but so am I. Right, our objective, to free Somi from under Hansen's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op, because... well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and how. The important thing is, she doesn't get treatment. It'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint U.S. Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's Soul Killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you and Songbird.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Emmerich and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
Yeah, I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Mm-hmm. Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NC, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And you're rolling all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen.
Right. Where you'll sell them the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress-up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
Sounds like Flatline and Hansen set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at this stage. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work. So, time we talk nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep, saddle you with a Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will, is that right?
It's not wrong.
So we serve Hansen up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways, we're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks. What's his true aim here? Saving Somi or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality. Life. With mixed results, mind you.
And Somi?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics. Specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
So, breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
You know, Kabuki's tech wizards sell similar stuff under the counter. Wouldn't ever call it reliable.
Well, Fed tech wizards are just more skilled than Kabuki's.
Better be.
When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
Alright, taking this iconic sort of battle rifle, really, because it has like a 3-round burst. Where the hell is it? There it is. Yeah. Oh. Sorry. Alright. Anything else we need? I'm gonna see if I can get that, scannable thing. Oh. There we go. King of Swords. I think that's the last one. There we go. Oh. Oh boy. Yay, we crashed. Send report and reboot. Hold on. That's unfortunate. Joys of streaming. Actually, I should probably close out some stuff here that we don't really need. Close out Vortex, because we don't really need that. Close this out, don't really need that. And we can close out Discord, I don't need that open right now. Alright, there we go. Hopefully we don't have to redo a bunch of that sort of stuff. Alright, there we go. Okay.
Attention all Dogtown residents. This is Kurt Hansen. We've got some important guests in Dogtown. Hereby my personal invitation.
Alright. We've got our, okay, we've got our sniper rifle. Now we just need to get out of here. Oh, I can't dash here. Oh, now I can. Oh, did not mean to dash there. There we go. Oh, son of a bitch. It crashed again. Cyberpunk is not really being reliable tonight. Let me send a report again. Okay, I'm probably just going to go around the other way, because that's not really ideal. Alright. Trying again. Actually, while we're loading up, I'm gonna... Actually, no, we'll skip. Hold on. I'm gonna open up some windows real quick because it's getting a bit warm in here. Alright.
Attention all Dogtown residents. This is Kurt Hansen. We've got some important guests in Dogtown. Here by my personal invitation. Stay out of their way. They will be
Alright, that's better.
The event is in the...
Okay. We've got... Let's just go out the other way. I think Songbird's supposed to call us, but if we go around the other way, it doesn't trigger for whatever reason. I don't know.
Here's to you, carnalito. I don't think I recognize you on the street today. Get your face clipped, George!
Oh. Time to engage in some violence. For anyone who's been looking forward to some actual gameplay, there you go. Oh, oh, nope, we're good. There we go. Alright, let's go pick up our loot. As you can see, we have severely fucked up the enemy. Alright. Got a lot of legendary loot. Sorry, not legendary, tier 5. They changed it in 2.0, where it's not legendary, it's tier numbers. It's a little boring, but whatever. Alright. But yeah, as you can see, this build is pretty damn effective. How much ammo we got? Oh, we got plenty. We got plenty. That's the Mark 31 HMG. Let's see, let's get more loot here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, here we go.
B, heads up. I can't talk long, but 2 things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry, completely painless.
There we go.
Relic upgraded. How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I guess, till we can take that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry, we're getting you out of there.
I know.
First, good news, you said. Is there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, need to Delta, but see you soon.
Alright. We've got a ton of guns that we need to disassemble. And we've got our last remaining relic points. So now the whole relic tree is upgraded. Okay. We need... Let's see. We don't need this. Oh, it makes the weapon non-lethal? That's bullshit. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We'll stash a bunch of these guns here. Actually, we don't really need a tier 5 overture when we got a tier 5 plus, so we'll unfavor that and disassemble it. We're keeping this. I don't think we'll really need it, but yeah. Okay. So what time is it? Oh, we're gonna miss that meeting.
They went to the city to pick up the merch. Bring on.
Oh, I think we could just wait there. Just in case. So yeah, we'll do that first, and then we'll go move on with the, tracking station. I keep forgetting that a lot of places here, there's just a wait function where you don't have to just manually skip time.
Hey! Help!
Dash is really nice. I know I'm late to the party, but you can travel pretty quick with air dash, especially if you've got that that tier 20, that level 20 skill, where air dashes don't cost stamina. You can go pretty quick. All right. Oh, I did not mean to activate my car, but I did. All right. Need to sip some water.
Well, here we are.
Yep, here we are. Where Songbird's gonna
You and me,
continue to lie to
face
us.
to face.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you.
Well,
Come
you
over
shouldn't,
here.
because I'm gonna betray you to get an evil submachine gun. Although technically I could just spawn it in, because I have mods now.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment. Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular. I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie, too. Sells the best Scott dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his chews. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Know how you feel. Wasn't anything like Brooklyn, my home, but
Got a memory you cherish?
it never gets peaceful where I'm from. Just know that wherever I am in the world, feels like I'm walking Haywood streets. Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late. Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
Attack on Myers. You schemed it up with Hansen. I know that.
Yeah, Neural Matrix was pricey. But honestly, I never thought he'd try to kill her.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kirk caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. I fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this, if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. A tool for reaching beyond the Black Wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions, or choose to retire.
Burden of past mistakes. We both bear it. It ain't easy. Me for the biochip, you for the Black Wall.
You mean to say it's my fault?
No, just that when you try to save yourself, it's usually somebody else who pays the price.
Yeah. Ain't that the brutal fucking truth? You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join his serve or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
I want to ask, actually, what happened exactly? You know, when you reached past the Black Wall.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too, with the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. but there's never anyone there.
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, then USA, Reed, from everything.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you, too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one, sorry. But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then?
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now, I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
Should be pretty clear. I mean to survive, too.
I appreciate your honesty. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
Call Reed after we set up the tracking station transceiver. Oh, our car's right here, so we need a stash of guns. There we go. Alright, we're keeping this... Actually, no, this doesn't have a suppressor on it. I don't think we even have a suppressor, do we? No, we don't have... Well, we probably don't have a, No, we don't have a suppressor. Not a good one at any rate. Oh, no, we do. Just not the, legendary tier 1. I think I have to wait till level 50 to pick that up. Anyway, put away Carmen. Majesty. Let's see, let me scroll through the guns I actually have. Put that away. Put that away. We'll keep Necromata and put this away. This one I'll put away. I don't think we're gonna really need it. I don't think we're doing stealth for this mission, so we're not going to need that. Actually, we're not going to need that either. Alright. We'll keep the tech shotgun just in case we need to shoot through cover. And then these can get all disassembled because we don't really use melee. I actually haven't really done a melee build in this game yet. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I hear another, come on. Let's get up there. Oh, miss. Come on. These things are on a timer, so you want to make sure you get them real quick. Alright, IC, there you go. Alright, what do we got here? We got chitin. Okay. That'll be good to sell. Oh. Yeah, as you can see, this gun hits like a fucking freight train. Does a ton of damage. I love how we're just hearing this easygoing music while we're looting dead people and killing people. Great time. Actually, let me take that down a notch. But yeah, that's probably the one use case for the projectile launcher. You blow up cars and it allows you to blow up other enemies as well. Alright. Looting. Rootin', tootin', lootin' and shootin'. Alright. Oh. There we go. Let's see. Where... Yeah, this thing blows off limbs pretty damn well. Got a Mattel. Don't have a legendary version of that yet, but it's probably one of my... Oh, I can't pick this loot up. That's sometimes a glitch in this game where you just can't loot the bodies for whatever reason. But yeah, the Mattel here, in case you don't know, it's a magazine-fed revolver. So let me get into the light here. Let me pop off some rounds. And it's got a Luger toggle right there. Yep. It's a magazine-fed revolver, which is hilarious. Pretty decent as far as revolvers go. It's not It doesn't have as good handling as the Overture, but it packs a punch, and it does explosive rounds. This one's got better armor penetration than... Oh, this is even in the same tier, but I think it's the same sort of stats here, as far as armor penetration goes. Yeah, it doesn't do as much headshot damage, but it's got more armor pen, which is nice. Let me equip this back. Delete Overture, delete Metal, because we're not really going to need it. All these guns, basically at this stage, at this level and point in the game, because enemies scale to your level, mostly, you kind of have to use, like, legendary only. Don't need that. Sniping isn't, like, super useful in this game, long-range stuff, unless you're, like, in the Badlands. Although there are some times where you've got an enemy that's pretty far away. But, for the most part, let me, excuse me, let me favorite this really quickly. Warden, Actually, I don't have a smart link. What am I doing? Yeah, because this build doesn't really rely on smart weapons. I could get rid of the shock absorber and put a smart link in if I needed a little bit extra cyber capacity, because the recoil isn't really a factor on the deserter, because you're reloading after every shot, and it takes all your weapon stamina anyway. It's really more of a factor for the machine gun. This gun has so light recoil anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go access the tracking station receiver. Should probably... We'll just top off our guns just to be safe. There we go. Now we'll reload. Crafting. Heavy ammo. We'll need one of that. Shotgun ammo, we need one of that. We don't need more handgun ammo, we got plenty. 0G. Can upgrade that. I like to upgrade all the weapon mods that I get. Not that I'll really need them, but it comes in handy sometimes. Gametier. Boomerang. Okay, I can craft Gametier. Big Mag. And Focus Fire. There we go. Alright, now we can head out to Birds with Broken Wings. We could just fast travel there, but I feel like driving. Alright. Oh, let's not jump down that far. That would not end well. Well, I think we'd survive. You know, just to be safe. Not paying attention there. Oh, this car's handling. It's like one of the free cars you can get. I think it's Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? Yep. It crashed again. Why is Cyberpunk crashing tonight? It's because I'm streaming? Yeah, but that car doesn't really handle all that well. Oh, I need to send a report. Oh, this isn't good at all. Alright, we'll wait for Cyberpunk to synchronize. Hopefully we won't have to do that all over again. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is not going great tonight. And it's taking a little bit longer to get to the actual mission. Forgot how much prep work was involved in this mission here. Alright. Trying again. Although I did update the drivers right before stream, so maybe there's some issues going on with that. I don't know. I'm not a super technical guy. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm probably gonna summon a different car, because that car's handling is like super great. Although it could be a skill issue on my part. Alright, let's go... Oh, I gotta pick fucking everything up now. Alright. Okay. Did I at least loot the goddamn thing? Yes, I did. Okay. We'll just have to redo everything. Oh, and these guys, I guess. Not looting anything from them. Alright. Ooh, we got something here. What do we got? Ooh, tier 5 item components. That's always going to be handy. Didn't notice that the first time. Alright. That's, Oh, I can take the guy's loot now. Alright, cool. I think we're going to summon a different car. We should probably, go disassemble our stuff again. There we go. And, nope. There's so many menus in this game, sometimes, even all these years later, sometimes I just get lost a bit. Alright. We'll save, just so we don't have to do that again in case the game crashes again. Oh, I need to reload my... No, I don't. Guess I already did that. Alright. Oh. Let's not fall down that far. Alright. Let's get ourselves... Let's go with this one. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding me? It crashed again. Alright. We'll try one more time, but after that, if it crashes again, I'm just gonna end it. What the hell, Cyberpunk? Like, this literally... I have not had this many crashes on Cyberpunk for a long fucking time. Like, this is crazy. Alright, one last fucking time. So we can't summon a car, or the game will crash. It's fucking annoying.
Attention all Dogtown residents. This is Kurt Hansen. We've got some important guests in Dogtown. Here.
Alright, one last fucking time. excuse me. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Alright, we're calling it a night. I'm gonna do some gaming off stream to see if streaming the game's causing the issue or whatever's going on. Because this is bullshit. Alright, well, I don't think anyone actually joined me live, but if you saw this later, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I know I haven't done anything forever in a while, and I do apologize for that. Just creatively speaking, it's kind of hard for me what to do next. I mean, obviously, we still haven't heard anything from Ghost Recon, which is sort of my main squeeze as far as content goes. Haven't really been able to play with anyone with Helldivers 2, so I haven't really been doing any of that. And I don't know. I'm just not really sure what to do with the channel currently. I was thinking of doing some Cyberpunk build videos, so let me know if you would like to see that. I've got like 3 main sort of characters that I could do. Well, I mean, yeah, 3 including this guy. Although this build isn't technically finished yet, so I would have to wait a bit. But whatever. If you guys would like me, let me know what you guys would like to see from